Rolling.
I am
I'll
rolling.
be in the back seat, and then they'd be arguing. I was like, okay.
I can stop and start again. You wanna stop?
No, it's all right. Check, check, check.
I'm on roll. Right now, you're gonna be like, what?
It's on. Okay,
It's on.
good.
Keep bounce.
So there was one.
Not today.
So noisy in here anyway. You need to have
Okay, so we're gonna do some lecture here on Adobe Audition. You're gonna log into your computer. You're just gonna watch first. Log into the computer. None of these computers are networked to each other. So when you start a project on this computer, you always have to come back to this computer. If you start a project on that computer, you have to finish it on that computer. They don't talk to one another, they're not networked, okay? All right, so we're going to save the file here onto desktop. I'm gonna make a folder in here, Tauchi, radio, and audio. Okay, and we're gonna go to, let's see, I'm gonna go to the search this PC, which is right here, okay? So that's gonna bring up all of the drives that I have here. I've got the C drive, the D drive, which is our video assets. There's a CD drive or a DVD drive on here. And then this H2 is the recorder that we were just talking about. So we're gonna double click on that. Typically all of your recordings go into this folder 01, okay? So you just have to double click it and you can see all of these files here. And if we double click, we can find out what this file is.
It's rolling. And you can actually see this time spinning. That'll put a mark.
Is this yesterday?
Put the mic down. Get down.
Yeah, wake up. Big enough for the both of us.
Both of us. So is that the first one? Do you know?
That was like the second to last one.
Second to the last one.
Yeah.
Really? That's file 23. Then we have 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's see what number 30 is. No. Nothing there. 29.
Guys, no need to fight. We've got fresh pizzas coming out now.
I think that's Pizza Ranch right there. 28.
Or have it delivered. It's just that simple.
That's Pizza Ranch. So 21, let's see. I'm just gonna copy all of these over.
That's one. That'll put a mark.
Okay, so 23 through 30. 23 through 30. Okay, so if you're used to running a computer or not, if I have 23 selected and I click on my shift key down, and I click on the last one, it's going to select all of those. Then I can copy all of those. Otherwise, what you could do is you could draw a box around this, like this. No, that doesn't work. Maybe there we go, 23 to 30. Okay, so you can do that. You can draw a box, or you can click on the first one, shift key, and select. All right, so you need all of these. We're gonna put those into this folder right here. So we'll drag those over, and they're already there, very fast. Let's see, I'm gonna put in, this one is the H2 recording, H2. And then, let's see, new folder, Tauchi, recording room 2. Tauchi recording room 2, and we've got a flash drive. We sent those files to this flash drive. So we're gonna put this into the computer. This is a USB. We don't need that anymore. Open folder to view files. Let's see. Good, bad, ugly, upbeat music.
Love Fool Cardigans. Oh my god, I love that song.
So here's our music. Put that there. Did we,
It was.
Oh, what did we type?
Pizza Ranch VOs.
I think that was it. Yeah, that was it.
There we go. Okay, so this is a good example. right here where it says, where there's a period and then there's an underscore and then it says Pizza Ranch VOs. This period underscore Pizza Ranch VOs, this is called a truncated file. And you don't want to grab that and drag it to your desktop. You want to find the one that has no periods or underscores down here and drag this here. So this is how the two recording rooms work, is they make a truncated file that has, it's just an extension. It's not any info on it. If you look at Pizza Ranch VOs, this has 10,049 kilobytes. And Pizza Ranch VOs, this has 1 kilobyte. So you want the file that has kilobytes. 10,000 or 1? Which one has kilobytes? 10,000. 10,000 is bigger than 1, right? Would you rather have $10,000 or $1?
10,000.
Right. Would you rather have a truncated file or just a regular file? A regular file. A regular file. Because a truncated file is worth $1. And the regular file is worth what? $10,000.
You have to just question.
Okay.
We also have
All right.
someone
So
here.
Isaac has a question.
Why does the computer even make a truncated?
I don't know. I'm just thankful that the two computers talk to one another.
Okay.
Because then those two rooms can exist.
Don't we have like another song? Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's
We
We're
put
good
both
enough.
songs
Yeah,
with,
one.
yeah, okay. All right, so Pizza Ranch VOs, we're gonna put that in here. Good, bad, ugly, I'm just gonna keep that in between those two, okay? So a truncated file, period, underscore, and it's the name of it. You don't want that, it's worth 1 kilobyte. It's worth $1. You want the one that has kilobytes, which is down here, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Truncated files are bad. All right, so we have our files here. We're gonna go into Adobe Audition. So we're gonna go to Programs. The program is under Adobe Production Premium CS6. And we're going to go to Adobe Audition. This is what Raven was using the other day when she was talking to you guys. Support for QuickTime file formats is currently unavailable because a compatible version of QuickTime could not be found. Install the latest version of QuickTime to enable support. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, so let's look at the screen here. This is the project window where all of your files go. So we're going to import all of those audio clips. And then, yeah, it can't do very much until we get stuff in here. So we're going to go up to File, and we're going to Import Files. And they're on the desktop. We'll bring this in first. We'll hit Open. There we go. Import. So you can also do this if you right-click in your window. You can go Import. And we need all of these. We'll hit Open. STE30 warnings. Okay, that was weird. M30. Import 30. Okay, so it doesn't like 30. All right.
That was
So.
one that wasn't working originally. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. And we're going to import. We're going to go back to desktop, and we're going to go to Pizza Ranch VOs. Okay. Okay. So here's your waveforms. This is what's happening in the studio.
Right. With the blue ices all the time. There's one blue eye.
Here we go. This is like a picture of him.
All right, he's holding up
Yeah.
okay. He's getting up.
Okay, so here's our music that we're going to use. For some reason, that microphone was still on. Did you hear that? That was weird. Oh, we'll have to check the settings on that computer. Okay, we'll probably just use that. All right, and then Pizza Ranch VOs, we're going to just double click that.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
You see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend. Those who get the pizza and those who don't get the pizza. You, however, don't get the pizza.
Guys, no need to fight.
Okay, so that's there, and then we've got all of these.
No, don't handle it. Put the mic down.
This
buffet ain't big enough for the both of us. I messed up that time. This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
Okay, so this is kind of just your viewer. You can double click on this. You can go in and you can rename these if you right click and let's see, I thought you could. I thought you could rename these. Edit file. Edit. Maybe not. Okay, well, write down the file name. In After Effects, we can change things like that, but whatever. All right. We're going to go up to Multitrack and track. Let's see. Okay. I haven't done this for a few months, so it's coming back to me. All right, so if you look up here, you guys see right here where it says waveform and then it says multi-track. Waveform is just that single viewer where you can double click on the tracks and you can look at what's happening here. I think, yeah, you can do that. If there's pieces that you don't need, you can highlight it and you can delete it.
You see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend. Those who get the pizza and those who don't get the pizza. You, my friend, don't get the pizza.
All right. Was there one there was a mistake? Oh, here, there was some up here.
All right, stop it.
No, it's right here.
Record, and then
Yep. This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
So all this stuff at the beginning right here in this file, 023.
maybe get down over the top of it, yeah.
All right.
Is it rolling?
Yep. Is it good?
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Go for it.
This buffet.
So we know that we don't need any of that. So what you can do is you can go into this file, highlight it, and hit delete. So now you don't have to listen to that anymore.
Try one with the pause and you did a good grammar there.
So we can highlight that. We don't need any of that. Delete.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us. And say it super slow.
Do one more kind of.
So we don't need any of that. Delete. Okay, so you can go into all these files, you can double click it, and you can erase things. So delete, it's gone. STE 025.
You see, in this world,
So all this stuff right here, we can delete that. Highlight it, delete. I'm just simply pushing down with my mouse.
those who get the pizza,
Okay, 26.
you see, in this world,
Starting and stopping it is the space bar.
there's only two kinds.
Okay, 27.
You see,
So we can get rid of all of that. Highlight it, delete it. Okay, any questions on that? No. Okay, so now we're going to go into Multitrack and we're going to start building this commercial. Okay, so we're going to click Multitrack and then it's going to ask you, what do you want the name of the session to be called? So we'll call it Pizza Ranch. P-I-Z-Z-A, Pizza Ranch 30 commercial. And then you can tell it where you want it to go. If we hit browse, I like to save my stuff to the desktop. I'm going to put it into Telchi, radio and audio. I'll put recording room too. I'll select that, hit OK. 48 kilohertz, this is what you want to, it just defaults to that, so you can just keep it at that. And then you want it in stereo. You don't want it in mono, you want it in stereo. And then we'll hit OK. File name contains illegal characters. You can't have a colon, so we have to delete that and hit OK. All right. Okay, so it puts the name of the project up here, Pizza Ranch 30 commercial. SESX, session file. That's what that stands for. So if I go out here and I look right here, I'm sorry. I put it into, did I put it in here? Yeah, I did. Drag this out a little bit. Oops. There we go. Okay, so it put it into this folder. It's called Pizza Ranch 30 Commercial Adobe Audition Session File. Okay. So we'll go back to Audition. The reason I tell you the .sesx, that's a session file, what students will try to do is they'll export out their file for the radio station, and then they'll drag this to their flash drive. And this is not the actual commercial. This is just all of your edit decisions, all of your sound effects, all of the blocks of the green waveforms. So if you try to hand in a session file, the SESX session file, it's not going to work. It's just the session file, all of those little blocks of information. So when we export these as WAV files, we'll show you how to do that. That's what you want to put onto your flash drive. Also, another thing here too, PKF files. This is just a data file. It's nothing that would go onto a flash drive. So when we export it out as a WAV file, you want to grab that WAV file to put on your flash drive. All right, back to Audition. All right, so what we have here so far is 3 tracks, 3 empty tracks. Here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. You can put in more if you want, but I'm just going to start really simple here so you don't get really confused. All right. What I like to do first is I like to put my music down, just kind of build it from the very beginning. So I'm going to double click this. I'm going to find that little spot of music. So like right there. And go back to my multi-track. I'm going to drag this down to the bottom. Okay. So it puts in the whole file, and I know it started like right here. So if I'm going to click up on the numbers, see how I click down here. It's like I want it to start right here. Let me go back to my session file. I'll show you that here in a second too. If you can't just click down where you want it to start. You have to go click up on these numbers. It's kind of annoying, but you'll get used to it. That's a good one. Right there. So that's where I want the music to start. That's where I want it to start. We'll see where you guys put it. So if you go to the very beginning of this track, you see how it's changing to a red little line? If you click down and you drag over to that red cursor, it's actually cropping all of that stuff out. So when I hit playback, there's my music. All right.
I have this note. If you, in a file, if you want to separate it, but you don't want to delete that first part, Control K will split your file in half, so you can remove the part and use it somewhere else.
Okay. Control K.
Pretty sure. You can right click and click.
So right where the cursor is, Control K. Nicole is right. Extra points. So you can select that. You can select that. So if you want to come back and use that later, you could click, drag it up. Oh, I'm going to use that later. I'm going to put it way back over here. So that's a cool thing to know. Very good. Thanks for sharing that. Control K. Control K, everybody who's watching this. All right, so I'm going to bring this back to the very beginning. There's our music. All right. I'm going to go to, let's see. All right. So I know I got my music down there. I'm going to mute that track here just until I build some of my dialogue. So this little M right here, it says mute, and I won't be able to hear that music for a little bit. So now, wow, which group should I use here?
Slowly.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
23, multi-track.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us. I messed up with that time. This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
All right. So here's kind of a really cool thing that you can do. That last part right there is the one that we want to use. So what you can do is you can double click on this track, and I think it's right here.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
All right, so I can highlight that, I can delete, and play back,
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
and delete the rest. Okay, and if I go back to multi-track, it's going to put that in.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
All right, and we can go over there. All right, here's one thing I absolutely hate about this program. So in Final Cut, you can just like click on the magnifying glass and make it bigger. Let's see, I want to go down, I'll zoom in. Here we go.
Tells you, or you can use the bar on the top. See that yellow like section where the gray is on the side?
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. Thank you. So this will zoom in. If your track is too small, you can grab this bar and you can zoom in to make those tracks bigger.
And there's one of those in waveform too. So if you're looking at one specific file and you want to zoom in on like one part of the wave, there's a bar at the top that you can use to zoom in there too.
Oh, this one. Okay, got it. Thanks, Nicole. Nicole knows a little bit more about Adobe Audition than I do. Why am I doing this? Okay, we'll bring in the music. Mute. And we'll bring in the sound right there.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
So you can tell that the music is a little bit too loud there. So we can go in, we can fix that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And let's see, where's that? So I'm going to add a pinpoint here, and this is called a keyframe. So we want the music to go down a little bit so we can start hearing our actors speak.
This buffet ain't big enough.
Or if you want to turn the whole thing down, there's a dial on the where on the track 3.
Yeah, I don't want to turn the whole thing down. I want it to...
This buffet.
There we go. It's fading down a little bit. I want that whistle at the very beginning.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
All right. And then let's go back to Pizza Ranch VO. We'll go back and forth between the two here.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
You see, in this world,
All right. Sorry, Michael. So we're gonna go back there. Pizza Ranch VO.
Buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
you see, in this world,
Bring the volume down. We're bringing it down to negative 6.1.
The both of us.
you see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend. Those who get the pizza and those who don't get the pizza. You, however, don't get the pizza.
And we're going to use a Control K. So if this track is highlighted and you hit Control K, it's only going to split that one track that's highlighted. If this one were highlighted and you hit Nicole's very famous move here, Control K, it's going to split that one.
And you guys put them back together. If you like split it and then you don't click undo right away, you can go back and right click and click like put back together.
Okay.
There's some like thing for that.
Okay, so we're going to split that right there.
You, however, don't get the pizza.
All right. Oh, there's the music, okay.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
You see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend.
So we can bump up the volume on the first audio track here.
This buffet ain't big enough.
So we click on this yellow line right here. click on it, add that keyframe, and raise it up. Raise the roof.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
You see, in this world,
And if we want that voice to like wait a little bit before it comes in, we could offset it just a tiny bit. This is why it's really important when you start building your sequences of audio that you leave some space in between your sentences. Don't just keep reading and reading and reading.
It ain't big enough for the both of us.
you see, in this world,
That's a little bit too long.
Big enough for the both of us.
you see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend. Those who get the pizza and those who don't get the pizza. You, however, don't get the pizza.
All right, and we'll go to track 24. And there's nothing there. Track 25.
You see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend. Those who get the pizza and those who don't get the pizza. You, my friend, don't get the pizza.
All right, 26.
You see, in this world, there's only two don't get the pizza.
27.
You see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend. Those who get the pizza and those who don't get the pizza. You, my friend, don't get the pizza.
28.
At Pizza Ranch, we have the buffet restock all the time on the drop of a dime. Don't have time to stay? No problem.
That's the voiceover. Let's go back
So the
to...
second one?
So buffet, you're or have it
My
delivered.
voice sounds awful. Great.
Guys, no need to fight.
Did you guys do that voiceover? Guys don't need, no need to fight?
Guys,
That's the last one.
Of 28?
Take it away with. At Pizza Ranch,
Go to 29.
20. Oh, okay.
guys, no need to fight.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so 29, we're going to go back to our SESX file, our session file. So if you double click that, or you can go up to Multitrack, whatever. 29, and we'll put this back down here, and we'll hit OK. It's fine. All right.
However, don't get the pizza.
Guys, no.
Oh, so you don't want the actors and the actresses stepping on each other. So I'm going to zoom in. Questions over there? Any questions? Lots of talking. No questions?
We're talking about it.
Oh, okay. You're talking about It, the movie?
Wow.
However, don't get the pizza.
Guys,
Okay, so we could have her interrupt a little bit.
You, however, don't get the pizza.
guys, no.
No, that's too soon.
However, don't get the pizza.
Guys, no need to fight. We've got fresh pizzas coming out now.
Whose voice is that?
Good. Is that you?
That's me.
That's good. I like it.
Don't get the pizza.
Guys, no need to fight. We've got fresh pizzas coming out now.
All right. And voiceover. Now this is the point where we're going to change the music also. So,
Oh god. I also narrated.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
so what splits the track again? Very good. Control K. I'm going to split that and oops.
Look at what you did.
Coming out now.
And then we're going to split that. Control K right there. So this middle part is gone. Down in whatever you call it, the computer drain.
Garbage disposal.
The computer garbage disposal. All right. So we're going to add another track. Multi-track. Edit. Nicole, adding a track.
How to add a track? I think you click underneath track 3, like black space. Yeah, right there.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Also, you can rename your track.
It's
If
coming.
you want to name your track like music, you click on the title and you can rename it. Also, you can change the colors if you want your tracks to be different colors.
I didn't know you can change the color of sound.
Absolutely.
I always make mine different colors. It's just fun.
You can make it
Upbeat
blue.
music.
If you want.
Upbeat music. And this is VO. Oops. VO. Okay.
Is coming out now. Guys, no need to fight. We've got fresh pizzas coming out now. Coming out now.
All right. So we'll do a crossfade there.
We've got fresh pizzas coming out now.
I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Coming out now.
All right. We're gonna have this music fade in like that.
Now.
Right there. Bring that over there.
Pizza's coming out now.
All right, good. All right, next voiceover. This one.
You see, in this world,
Nope.
Guys, no.
Nope.
At Pizza Ranch.
This one. Here we go.
At Pizza Ranch.
All right. And we'll go back to multi-track. And this one right here.
world. You, however,
I don't know why it did that.
Pizza Ranch.
There it is.
Please prepare yourself.
Failure. It's coming out now. Out now.
At Pizza Ranch, we have the
Offset a little bit.
Coming out now.
At Pizza Ranch, we have the buffet restocked all the time on the drop of a dime. Don't have time to stay? No problem. Take it away with our pickup option or have it delivered. It's just that simple. Pizza Ranch has fresh, hot, and ready pizza along with our delicious famous country chicken. We also include
Okay, here I heard Raven do this a couple times on some of her spots. If you listen to enough radio, you can hear what they do. This little Control K, I'm going to go right in between Mackenzie's voice. Select that, Control K, and then I'm going to bring this up. We're gonna have her just slightly step on her last word.
country chicken. We also include a heart-healthy salad.
So this is a good way to like condense your time when you need to get it down to 30 seconds.
Fresh pizza's coming out now.
At Pizza Ranch, we have the buffet restocked all the time on the drop of a dime.
Here's another spot where we can take advantage of that. Put it right in between, highlight that track, Control K. Thanks, Nicole.
Control K splits the track, huh?
Yep. And we're gonna go up.
A dime, don't have time to of a dime, don't have
That's a little bit too tight.
drop of a dime. Don't have time to stay? No problem. Take it away with our pickup option or have it delivered. It's just that simple.
Right there, another one, Control K. Bring that down.
That's simple. Pizza Ranch has It's just that simple. Pizza Ranch has fresh, hot, and ready pizza along with our delicious famous country chicken. We also country chicken. We also include a heart-healthy salad bar with a huge selection of toppings. So buffet
You're not only editing it by listening, but you actually can see that the way
Yeah.
it goes.
Which is awesome.
of toppings. So buffet
I think that was the one weird take that I
Yeah, didn't we have
did.
one?
Yeah,
Oh,
there was
is it?
another- There was another weird take. It's like at the very, very end. No, it's at the very end of this waveform.
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, it's, I resaid the very end of the sentence.
Yeah,
Because I said buffet, like buffet, like Phoebe buffet
Oh,
for French.
buffet.
Your way.
a huge selection of toppings. So buffet, you're
That.
I had to retake that.
Thank you, buffet.
so buffet
That was it.
It's not like I had to rewrite something.
selection of toppings. So buffet.
Oh. So you can have both voices talking at the same time. That's scary.
The salad bar,
buffet,
your
huge
way,
selection
and a
of
pizza
toppings.
ranch near
Stop. They'll sync them up and make one deeper. Now it sounds them up.
We can do that. Hold on.
of toppings. So buffet your way at a pizza huge selection of toppings. So buffet your way at a pizza ranch near you.
And then, I know. And then I've got this galloping horse on the way out I saved. Which one is it?
You deleted it. It's the good, bad, ugly, upbeat music. Yeah. It's right between the
This one.
music and the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Delete. Delete. All right. Good, bad, ugly. Double click on session file. And we'll bring this in. Yeah, I know. Okay.
With a huge selection of toppings, so buffet your way at a pizza ranch near you.
So I know that we're over on this. So that's one of the biggest things of doing commercial production is getting everything to be 30 seconds.
Way at a pizza ranch near you.
We'll put in a couple keyframes here. And
Your way at a pizza ranch near you.
oh, it's still a couple there.
So buffet your way at a pizza ranch near you.
And cut, Control K,
They spell with the OU.
delete, and we'll have it fade out at the end. And the music will fade out at the end. So the music, so there's a little sidebar over here. You guys see that? We can go down to the music. And when the galloping horse fades out, click up on the numbers here. Here's a keyframe. Here's a keyframe. Match up the two keyframes. Here's another keyframe. Fade that out. And we can actually select this. Control K. Thanks, Nicole.
Your way at a pizza ranch near you.
All right. We'll have the music go a little quicker.
Your way at a pizza ranch near you.
Nice. Now you know what? We should listen to the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Home. So I just hit the home button. It brings it back to the beginning.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
At Pizza Ranch, we have the buffet restocked all the time on the drop of a dime. Don't have time to stay?
What happened?
All
What?
the way at the bottom. The bottom tray.
You just put it up there.
For the both of us.
At Pizza Ranch.
That's not correct.
I don't think that's even.
Should I erase that one?
I think.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Hachi, what happened is that when you like shorten your files instead of like splitting them or cutting things,
Oh.
see that caution sign, that means that it's shifted. So when you like condensed the thing,
The file?
yeah, when you condensed it,
Yes.
to the area you want it to,
Yeah.
when you move them around and add different things, that condension moves to different parts of the file.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was the right file, just the wrong part because of how you were editing. That's why it has that caution sign in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Take it away with our pick.
So that file is still in here?
Yeah, you just have to find the right part, and that's why I split stuff instead of moving.
Oh,
Because then
okay.
it messes up all your editing.
You're right. Okay.
Also why you re-listen to everything before you turn it in.
Right. Okay. All right. So we're going to go find VO. So I need to put this back in here then.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
You should mute.
Problem. Take it away.
You see, in this world, there's only two.
So can I just use that one?
For the both of us.
Right. That's the next. This is the next part, right?
You see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend.
Okay. So now I'll split that. Control K. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to confuse you guys.
For the both of us. Both of us.
You see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend. Those. You, however, don't get the pizza.
Guys, no need.
Okay. So I think we're back on track, right? Home, play.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
You see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend. Those who get the pizza and those who don't get the pizza. You, however, don't get the pizza.
Guys, no need to fight. We've got fresh pizzas coming out now.
At Pizza Ranch, we have the buffet restocked all the time on the drop of a dime. Don't have time to stay? No problem. Take it away with our pickup option or have it delivered. It's just that simple. Pizza Ranch has fresh, hot, and ready pizza along with our delicious famous country chicken. We also include a heart-healthy salad bar with a huge selection of toppings. So buffet your way at a Pizza Ranch near you.
Yeah!
We should send that into Pizza Ranch.
We totally should.
Don't you have another side note?
Yeah.
So where he's saying like, what is that second line he says about like there's two types of people? In between where he pauses, you know how you can hear him breathe?
Yeah.
If you go into there, into the file, if you double click on it.
Here. Nicole is a pro at Adobe Audition. Am I though? I'm just pretending to be the teacher. Put that on because we're still recording.
Okay.
Nicole
It's been a while. All right, so if you guys click on this one, you know how you can hear him breathe like right here? Do you hear it? So if you
play that again one more time. Trix was talking and distracted.
My friend.
Do you hear him breathing? Yeah, I have the mic.
She's teaching the
So
class.
do you hear it? Just that
yeah,
breath.
yeah.
So if you zoom in right there, that's right here, right? Even though you can't see it, if you select this knob right here will only turn down the volume for right in that section. Just turn it all the way down. So now you still have that space, but there's no breath.
Okay.
And as long as there's music, you don't really hear it.
Right.
Yeah. You don't really hear. I don't know if you want to hear yourself breathing, sure, but like now you don't hear that. Also, if you just don't stand super close to the mic, it won't pick up your breath, but like.
Is there a way, we're at 35 seconds right now, did you see any opportunity to make this 30?
I mean, the way I condense my stuff is I basically just take out little chunks of the spaces, so there's still like a break between me talking, but there's not like, it's not like super noticeable how like long, does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
That's usually what I do. Or sometimes I even like rewrite stuff, so I'll cut out some different lines or whatever works.
Thanks, Nicole.
That's it. That's all I got for you.
I'm your biggest fan.
Get a signature, dude.
Get a signature.
Mr. Tashi, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Can you like get this on your own computer by chance?
Adobe Audition. What's the site license? Anybody know? Alan, you said that you were able to get this on your computer?
Wait, what's going on?
Adobe Audition.
Oh, I have to do the legal.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I do a legal crackers.
A lot of people do that.
I'm pretty sure that you could probably just get Adobe Audition.
Yeah, but you have to
Yeah.
pay.
You have to
like
pay.
a 7 days trial and then
Real-
you have to
Yeah,
pay.
it's kind of a lot of money.
Yeah.
Is it really?
I looked into it and I was like, yeah, no, sorry, I'm kind of broke.
I mean, you can just move one file. I move one file to the whole folder, and then you get the next one
Okay.
over the internet data.
Okay.
Finish the system.
So I didn't stress this while I was putting stuff together because I was in the zone. I get into the zone sometimes. So file save, you want to do that. Contains 2 files with unsaved changes. Yes. And sure. Yes.
Saving's important.
Yep. So if we,
Computers and sometimes they crash or freeze.
Nicole, there's a way we can shrink the tracks here too, right?
Yeah, I think if you know like the black line between the tracks, I'm pretty sure you can like, I actually don't know. There's like an arrow. There's a way.
Oh, there it is.
There.
So, yeah.
I don't think we use that many tracks, but.
No, we didn't. So yeah, this has 6 tracks in it, but I think we only use 3. Yeah.
I got the file right now. You want to do it?
You have what?
I got the file. I just make it.
Well, so let me show you how to export this out. Once you have everything the way that you want it, you can go to the beginning and you can hit I for in, and then we'll go to the end and we'll hit O.
Buffet your way at a pizza ranch near you.
And hit O. In and out. And then we'll go up to File. We'll go to Export. And we want to go to Multitrack Mixdown. And you can either select the entire session, and it's going to include all of this no time. There's nothing there, but it will do that. Or you can do the time selection, which is what we just selected for the in and the out. So time selection and file name. It's saving it as a WAV file. Pizza Ranch 30, and I like to say completed. Completed. That, because if you have so many like files that you have to go through, when you see that word completed, that's kind of a nice thing to like when I put your projects into the radio station, if I see a file that says that word in there, then it's easier to find. We've also had students like turn in their commercial and they hand in their raw footage or their raw audio because they named it Pizza Ranch 30 commercial. It didn't say completed on it, so they give me the wrong file. Go to browse, I'm gonna put it on the desktop, it's easier to find. We're doing it as a WAV file, save, and okay. It's done, mixes it down. So it's not the PKF, it's not the PKF, it's right here. And if you right click on here and you go to properties, it is a WAV file right here, WAV. So we can go put that into our radio station.
This buffet ain't big enough for the both of us.
You see, in this world, there's only two kinds of people, my friend. Those who get the pizza and those who don't get the pizza. You, however, don't get the pizza.
Guys, no need to fight. We've got fresh pizzas coming out now.
At Pizza Ranch, we have the buffet restocked all the time on the drop of a dime. Don't have time to stay? No problem. Take it away with our pickup option or have it delivered. It's just that simple. Pizza Ranch has fresh, hot, and ready pizza along with our delicious famous country chicken. We also include a heart-healthy salad bar with a huge selection of toppings. So buffet your way at a Pizza Ranch near you.
I love it. That's like the best commercial we've ever done in Radio 1.
Yeah, guys, give yourself a round of